Hello, everybody. All right, welcome to the Mkestand. Today is, of course, um, Sunday, September 7th, 2025. My co-host, I believe, is on his way. I just talked to him. Let's see if he was coming. He said he was. So, of course, this week, my co-host is Apex from Apex Comics, as we will be taking another trip down comics history lane. Um, Going back to June of 1940, looking at books that went on sale in from Fox. I'll get more into those details in a moment here. As always, if you guys can help out by liking and sharing the stream, see if we can get some more friendly people to engage, that'd be appreciated. Also, if anything here grabs your attention, feel free to comment and or ask questions, and we'll try to answer the questions to the best of our ability. So we're just waiting on my co-host. Um, goes for, of course, both my YouTube and my Rumble viewers, of course. If you guys haven't, feel free to. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go off camera here for a quick moment, but I will put some music on to entertain you guys while, of course, we're waiting for my co-host and myself here. And that's still waiting on Apex. Anyways. Oops. And again, guys, if you haven't already, you guys can help out by liking and sharing the stream. See if we can get some more friendly people to engage. It'd be appreciated. Also, if anything here grabs your attention, feel free to comment and or ask questions, and I will try to answer the questions to the best of my ability. All right. Let me see. Anything going on? All right. Oh, there's a message. I wonder what. Hmm. I didn't receive your link. Okay. I'll I guess I'll send it again then. But I sent you the message this morning. I sent it to you this morning. So, but I will send it again here. All right, I just sent it to you now. So let's see if that helps. There you are. Yeah, I sent it this morning. I don't know why you didn't get it, but
Oh, I found it. I found it.
did you find it after I sent it to you again?
Yeah, I was reading up there, it had a bunch of words on it. Didn't have the visual of the StreamYard link. That's why I couldn't find it. I was like,
Oh yeah, I
not
don't know what
words.
goes on with that. Sometimes it will do that. Sometimes it won't show the picture. Sometimes it'll just show you the link and the message. So
I had
you
to
know,
read
yeah,
all these words.
yeah. Well, the words are how we communicate, my friend.
Words. Word. Yep.
Uh, well, how did your weekend go, my friend?
Busy. A lot of door dashing going on. A lot of sports. A lot of people watching football and some baseball. And there's a few hockey stuff going on, which I thought it's not over yet, I guess, right?
No, well, it's preseason for hockey.
It's
Hockey starts in
preseason.
October.
That's right.
So
Say,
the
dude.
regular season for hockey starts in October. So of course
Basketball in
September is their
November.
preseason.
Yeah.
And the NFL began this weekend. College football started
Yeah.
last weekend, and of course the baseball season is winding down as they're in the they're in the home stretch before the playoffs. They're
Yeah.
basically rosters have expanded from 25 to 40. So you got so for some of the teams that are out of it now, they're bringing up their younger talent, their prospects to get some time in before the season's out. Um,
Right.
hmm.
What are we going over today, Mike?
Well, before I get into that, would you like to promote anything? Promote your what
All
you're
the
doing.
time. All the time. I gotta
There
look
any
for the
links?
link.
You
I
got the
got.
stick, right?
I do. I gotta look for it. I'm gonna find it. Let me find what I need to share. I hope it works. Oh, okay, good. It's working. It's working. Yes, it's working. Let me go and share. Let me share it. Where am I? All right. Presenting. Presenting. Yes, FinBet Volume 1. I got a few backers this last week, which is great. Much
Hmm.
needed.
All right, I see it. Let me just pull it up there.
Yes. FinBet Volume 1 on Fund My Comic. 43 backers, $1,990 US. Raised in 10 months. The goal is 2,200, so everyone can receive the Dan Lawless FinBet trading card. And here's the variant cover painted by Dan Lawless. Beautiful design with the beautiful golden FinBat armored knockers to knock the bad guys out with. And she flies as well. And I'm getting more backers on this one. 12 backers on this one. The t-shirt and book tier, which you could save about $15 on. You get a book and a t-shirt for $40. It's Dan Lawless variant. Plus, you get mine, my wraparound cover, plus my FinBet design. You get the book and a t-shirt for 40. Also, the Omer Glitch FinBet Seducer design on the shirt, and a blank sketch cover for 40. This is a good deal. Normally they're $30 each, and the book is 25. Why not get them together and save money? Yes, indeed. And goes all the way down. You can also, if someone could back the the FinBat Ultra tier, I'll be almost to my goal, which is $190. You get all 3 T-shirt designs, all 4 FinBat book copies, and you get a bookmark, a black and white 507 original sketch, 2 color prints, 11 by 17 poster by Anthony Sika, and a bonus Ashcan book, and an Enforcer Inc. versus Devastator mini comic. All that. Fantastic. Individually, the Enforcer Inc. book is $7, full color, 24 pages, and an Ashcan type size. I'm going to color the cover on that, and all the interiors will be in color. It's going to take some work to do, but I'm willing to do it. If you're overseas or you like digital, here's the FinBat digital copy for $10, which will include some bonuses that are not in the regular book. Also for $25, you get my wraparound cover based on the homage design of Power Comics #1 in 1977. And you get the Dan Lawless variant cover and my wraparound cover for $50. If you want sketch to cover by itself, $20. And you get the FinBat Volume 1 wraparound plus Enforcer Inc. versus Devastator combo for $30. Save a couple of dollars. Original art, $100 per page. Plus, you get a complimentary copy of FinBat Volume 1 Wraparound Edition. And we got the beautiful artwork from some art fans, some FinBat fan art. Much appreciated from these guys. Marcus Kelliger right here. You also get Tank Ferret. There's a design there. John Epple. There's Acupad or Stephen DeLuca. Has this Rob Liefeld, Mark Silvestri style to it. And of course, you get Omer Glitch's Seducer FinBat design right here. It's really, really nice. And the Dawn, which is the latest one to put up on the campaign just to show off. Now we're edging on to $2,000, but we need $200 extra to $2,200, so everyone can get the FinBat Dan Lawless trading card, which is magnificent. I'll have some stats on the back of the card as well, and this will be fantastic. I'll go ahead and
that's usually the case with any kind of trading card, right?
yeah, I gotta have some stuff on the back. Let me go play this beautiful trailer. Whee! That was fun.
All right. Yeah.
Woohoo! Where are we? Oh no, we're
Well,
buried in comics. Oh, we're buried in
no, it's
comics.
just I guess because of the fact of when I,
Enlarging the screen. Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry.
so I switched over to another screen. So now I got the dual panel there up. All right. So anything more you want to say before we go on to talk about what's on?
We have Hello Comics Gate on Wednesday morning, 10 o'clock, and Central or 11 a.m. Eastern. I'm gonna try
Was
to
it
get
originally Wednesday or was it Tuesday?
just Tuesday, but I moved up to Wednesday for another for someone who wanted to promote their book. I'm thinking I'm gonna stick to Wednesday. It works better for me.
Okay, because I noticed when you did it the first week with Rick, You're on
Yeah,
Tuesday,
Tuesday. Yeah,
and then you moved it to Wednesday. I'm going,
yeah. I'm just
so
trying different days.
yeah, yeah. Well, I myself, I had an EEG done on this past Wednesday, getting some neurological exams
All
taken
right.
care of. You know, well,
Good.
I don't know if you were aware of this, but I turn 50 next month on the 7th.
Oh, 49. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
Well, yeah, I mean, I came into this world the same day that Carlton Fisk hit the home run that sent the Red Sox to Game 7 of the 1975 World Series.
That's great.
I don't know if you're a big baseball fan, but
I watch baseball. I've been to a few baseball games. I'm a
you might remember that scene where he hits the home run and he's going, go, go.
years ago. Yeah. I'm gonna grab
Well,
some water real quick. Go ahead and talk.
almost 50 to be exact. Because
That's young.
if he was doing that, I was coming into this world.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Uh,
coming in.
uh. All right. Well, I wasn't the only one coming into this world on that date because professional wrestler Rhino was as well.
All right.
All right. So, anything more you want to do before we move on?
No, I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Go ahead and do your thing.
All right. All right. So, on tonight's episode of the Mkestand, of course, as I said, we're taking a trip down comics history lane. This week we'll be continuing our trek through June of 1940. This week we'll be focusing on books that went on sale from Fox Feature Syndicate. First issues of The Flame and Green Mask. Also maybe we'll hit upon some fantastic comics. So at least the three, we're going to read the first stories from The Flame. And now, as was the case in a lot of Golden Age books, when some characters would start getting popular, like in DC's case, like with Superman and Batman, and of course Captain Marvel. Now with Fawcett, they did a little bit differently. But most companies, what they would do is if they had a particular character who got popular, then they'd get their own quarterly book, where
Yeah.
they come out 4 times a year, seasonally, like Superman, Batman, Doll Man,
Yeah.
so from quality. So,
Black
and
Label.
in this case, this is one of the things that happened with Fox Feature Syndicate. Of course, they also had Blue Beetle had his own book at that point too.
Yeah.
So Blue Beetle, who was originally a Fox-owned Fox Feature Syndicate character. So before moving on all over the place, going to Holyoke, then going back to Fox, then being picked up by Charlton, and then eventually
Yeah.
caught up by DC.
DC.
So as everybody knows, Blue Beetle was a well-traveled character. But
Yeah.
tonight, of course, with that being said, a lot of times the earlier, as I call them, feature books, because they usually only feature one character. But a lot of times with the early feature books, most of the book was usually reprints of earlier stories.
Yeah.
Now, in this case, most of the book is still reprints, but usually the first stories are original. So
Right.
we're going to be looking at The Flame #1, the first story there. We'll be looking at Green Mask #1, the first story there, 14 pages each. I think we'll hit up Fox's version of Samson, who was basically a descendant of the biblical Samson, believe it or not.
Okay.
That's 13 pages, so that's going to be 41 pages. Depending on how fast we get through those, I might hit up the 8-page Blue Beetle story. So we're doing all main character, all headliners tonight, pretty much.
Yeah.
Normally I try to mix it up. Don't try to have like all headliners, but it's like I've been so distracted with other things lately. It's like maybe I have been getting a little lazy on my prep work here. So I apologize.
I get it.
But with that being said, so what we'll do now, of course, is we will go ahead and we will get started. First, of course, pull up the material that we will be referring to here. course, we'll be doing it from Comic Book Plus there. Uh, I just hope that when we get to the comics, that they'll be up, because apparently, I guess there must be something going on with the site here where the
Oh,
pictures aren't coming up.
no. Oh,
Guess we'll wait and see when we get there. And after the fire, and with all the
bring us the pictures. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Let me see if this will help.
Hmm. Huh. The flame.
Well, let me. I was coming to this site because it had both, but I can try. There's another site I go to.
Yeah.
Like this is the one where you have to actually hit the button to turn the pages.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one I use, read comics online, is the one where you can just scroll down.
Sure.
Let me at least just that.
Aha.
And after the fire, and with all the rain,
Blue
I
flame.
will be. I
The
think part of the
flame.
reason why I had to go to the other side is because they didn't have the flame on here. I don't think.
The very first one.
I don't think that's. I don't really think that's it. I mean,
I
yes,
think
it says the flame, but I don't think that's the.
the
Yeah, that
actual
one's in
flame.
December 1984, not.
No, that's not it. That's be the Luke Fine version, the flame, right?
Well, the flame I'm talking about is the one that was in Fox Feature Syndicate. He was a. See what happens if I go back to Comic Book Plus.
Yeah. Funny graphics. Gotta have the graphics.
And then. All right, let me see. All right, so I might have to get a little creative here. I'm gonna kind of just move that from. Oops, I don't know why I did that.
Oh,
Just give me a second. I'm gonna try something. It says
yeah.
apparently when you only utilize two. See. Oh, there's a. Yeah, but that one we already know is.
A hop, skip, and a jump. We'll find the World War II rump, bringing the flame to life.
Hmm.
Make the after party full, but yet
Okay, so.
fun.
All right. I'm gonna try something here. Um, I'm going to. All right. Let me try. Because I noticed that my computer's a little bit, running a little slow. A bit, or so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to restart. If you can hold down the fort for a moment,
Sure, restart. Restart.
maybe that will help. Whatever this
Restart.
is. So let me first get myself out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a bit of technical difficulties beyond our control. Please stand by and see some of my art. Working on Enforcer Inc. versus Devastator. Doing some inking on some of these pages as well. I'm going to reproduce the cover line art and color it with markers. I have a few of these to go. A few of these ash can size material. There's more penciling. Well, some inking over the pencils. I need to brush up on that. It's looking good. I'm just doing that for a bit. We'll get back with the show momentarily. Stand by. A good time to go to the fridge and find your favorite snacks or meals. Maybe a time to make your Dr. Pepper Blackberry milkshake if you want. Anything for a Sunday evening snack or dinner. A lot of people are door dashing. Well, ordering DoorDash. I've delivered some wings and a pizza over an hour ago. And I'm back over here. So we'll have a fantastic show. So everyone, relax. We'll get to it. We will get to it. I share this on the X Twitter. I should be sharing it on the Facebook as well. We'll do that.
Well, so it still seems a little hitchy, but let's at least see if.
Let's take a look. Yeah.
And apparently, I guess I must have somehow edited that part out. And no, I don't know if it's. I don't know. Well, I don't think it's as much my computer. It's just their site.
The site's kind of not working, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
And I don't have too many other sites there.
Can you just look up the flame from like 1940
That's what
or issue?
That's what I've been doing.
Oh, okay. There's not many sites that have those comics in there.
Right.
Hmm. I was hoping they would. Hoping there'd be more sites like that. Ugh.
Yeah. Sometimes when it's hot like this, um, yeah, we know the comic book plus site isn't working. Dude. I just tried
Ah,
digital comic. Damn.
yeah.
Critical error. And then last night, Rick and I kind of went a little early because I just mentally wasn't into it last week because I'd been too distracted.
I
So
get it.
we still got a couple of stories in, and we weren't having the technical issues we're having now.
Oh, yeah.
But it was more on me. So
Sure.
that was just the one we just saw.
You might want to get with the site administrator, whoever's responsible for putting up that website. Tell them what's going on. If you're able to do that.
Yeah, just sometimes these issues happen. Particularly when it's like warm and stuff.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Hmm. Well, they have the information here, but just not the actual comic.
Oh.
Where I'm at right now is the Digital Comics Museum.
All right.
But much like Great Comics Database, they just have all right. Apex shows up. uh,
Hi, everybody. If it's Jozo's Corner. A little bit of technical difficulties with Jozo, so stand
Yeah, but
by. We'll try to
I
find.
think it might be a mix of both ends. It might be on my end too, because
Oh, Lordy.
just because um well I just felt I just put you may have noticed I put my hand under my computer, and I know it's kind of hot right now.
All right.
So
I'm
um
just going to share more of my campaign. I'm going to share my screen while you're still working on that. That
yeah,
way, I'll share my screen. Get more exposure on my book. There you go. Let me.
oh yeah, let me uh, yeah.
Boom, boom. Yes. Fembat Volume 1. I'll fund my comic. Check it out. 43 backers, $1,990 US. Let me put the link in the chat. I forgot to do that. I'll do that real quick. I will do that real quick. Here, the link. The link. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, all the links that I have here are just to the Comic Book Plus site.
that's fine.
Um,
I just
well,
shared my link, so we're good.
yeah,
Here it is. Yeah, Fembat Volume 1. Yes, $1,990. Our goal is 2,200, so everyone can get the Dan Lawless Fembat trading card. And I've added some new additions to it. Of course, here's the Dan Lawless variant cover. Beautiful addition to it. 12 backers on
you
that
know,
one.
you
Found
know,
it?
I just realized something too. Okay, so maybe we can't read the flame, but I can always try to move on to the next, see if
Let's
maybe.
do that. We'll move on.
I think I just sometimes I just get so overly focused that I sometimes forget that. Oh wait, there's
Right,
more. We have more options.
right. All right, well, let's start reading the other one. Do you have it up?
Well, I'm trying to get to it right now. I just to
Okay,
get my
cool.
brain in motion here.
Get your brain in motion. This is the 11 by 17 Anthony Sika poster that's in the Fembat Ultra Tear. And I also have T-shirts, the book and T-shirt for 40. Normally the T-shirt's $30 and the book is 25. Why not save money and get both for $40? Make it holla.
And of
Also,
course, apparently, let me try one more thing here. Apparently,
try it
uh,
out.
the other side I use doesn't have the green mask either.
Oh no, got a green mask. Where's the green mask?
All right, well,
We'll read something.
I'll find something. Yeah,
Find something. Yeah. Well, the crowd is getting all like, oh, I could be watching football.
yeah, I know. Just
That's all right. Just going through some of this fan art. It's really cool. Yeah. Fembat sketch cover, uncoated paper. It's all wrapped around of white cover. You can actually draw on ink and color on it. Be like 100-pound stock. Get the Omer Glitch Fembat Seducer art, which is on the t-shirt, by the way. Catch that. I want to ask the Don if I can use this Fembat visual for a Fembat Volume 2 cover. Be willing to pay him for it. That'd be great.
right.
Yes, there it is. Ah, let's see. The story: Olivia Del Rey was a young go-go dancer living in Seattle in 1968.
Fantastic.
One night at her dance club where she works, a tall, dark, mysterious stranger offered her wine on her break and seduced her. She discovered her vampiric change the next day, unable to soak in the sun's rays, see her reflection in a mirror, and attending Catholic Mass upsets her and vows to kill the one who bit her so she could become human again. And she meets a Nigel Emery professor who builds the Fembat battle armor. Meets a couple of friends along the way. Fembat Volume 1's 56 pulse-pounding pages, black and white, full of
All
action,
right.
intrigue, and horror and comedy. Get it today or tomorrow.
Okay, so I was able to find something. Let me
Good.
just double check here, make sure. Yeah, it's all pretty good there. So, okay, so I was able. So we'll start with Samson then from Fantastic Comics number 9.
Jefferson Starship's here. Says, can we read an Apex comic? One of these days I'll scan one in and we'll read it. I don't have it on scanner yet, but that'd be great. But we'll pull something
Jefferson
up
Star.
real quick. Yeah.
Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you
Don't
need
you need
somebody to love?
How do you find somebody to love?
Oh,
Ba-bow. I like the White Rabbit song. That's a good one too.
yeah. Let me see. Yeah, trying to. All right, so I guess we'll just use this site then for now.
Yes.
I know people tend to prefer this site because you can just scan down like on sometimes on Read Comic Plus,
Yeah.
Comic Book Plus, you have to actually hit the page to get it to turn. But here you can just
Yeah.
scroll down and read it. So, you wanna be the narrator or Samson for the first story?
Is this who's the hero? Is it Samson?
Yeah.
I'll be Samson. You can be the narrator.
All right. Now, this Samson is a descendant of the biblical Samson in Fox's universe.
I hope so.
Yeah. So just letting you know. All right. Let's see. Wow. Wow. We took 40 minutes there to get started. Oh boy.
Yikes.
Sorry about that, folks.
You want to make sure you have the site up and ready.
Well, I had the site up. I just didn't know. It's part of the ready part. I didn't realize, but. But then again, I also was getting all this set up pretty late too, because again, I got too caught up playing Pokemon Yellow.
Oh no!
um,
Fantastic comics.
August 10th, not number 9, Fantastic Comic. That's Samson right there.
Yeah, I remember him. I've seen him a few times.
Samson's mighty muscles saved the drowning girl.
Good.
Now, what do you think? What do you think of that scene right there? What do you think of that beauty?
Very swirly.
Yeah,
I like it.
What about the girl? What about the girl right there?
She's very glamorous looking. I've seen her in movies.
Stardust, Space Smith, Sub Saunders, and Captain Kidd.
Yes.
Because you demand it. 64 pages of Blue Beetle. The ills in one magazine. Tops in popularity, Blue Beetle. 10 cents next issue on sale. All newsstands August 1st.
I'll be sure to. Oh, that was last month. I missed it. Damn. By like 80 years.
That was also like 85 years ago, too.
Yeah, I'm going to go on a time machine and go grab a few.
Let's see. Other Fox comics include Weird Comics, Fantastic Comics, Wonder World Comics, Science Comics. Always look for the trademark.
Yes. Fantastic Comics.
Fantastic Comics is on sale the 10th of each month. Samson by Alex L. Boone.
Ooh, cool.
Look at that. He's wrestling some kind of lizard there.
Yeah, like a snake or something, choking the other guy.
Kind of looks like he's in maybe prehistoric times.
Maybe.
Samson, mighty man of strength, uses his superhuman powers to rid the country of evil forces. Meanwhile, on an isolated South Sea island where prehistoric life still exists, we find a crazed doctor threatening to rule the world with these monsters.
Oh.
And I guess I'll be the mad doctor here.
Yeah.
This is only a sample of my wrath. If Congress doesn't turn the government over to me, I'll send an army of thousands of these beasts down on them.
Oh no.
You want to be the radio announcer
Yeah.
there?
Y'all didn't announce it. The ultimatum received by the president says that if he does not turn the government over within 24 hours, this invasion we are experiencing will be a mere sample of the fate which confronts us.
Well, you notice how they talked back then, what the diction there and all that.
Yes. Oh, wow.
The marauding beasts demolish everything in their path. It will take more than firemen to stop this disaster.
Save your animation. It's no use.
At the Capitol, meanwhile. Oh, you know who that looks like? Even though we, you know who that okay. So, as you know, in 1940, we did have a President Roosevelt, but it was Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Looks like
That
Theodore.
doesn't look like FDR.
It looks like Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah.
It's his cousin. Cities are in flames. Structures are toppling. People are dying like flies. There is nothing we can do but yield the government.
But streaking through the hills with unmatched speed and strength is Samson, foe of the vicious and friend of the oppressed.
I hope I'm not too late. They will pay for this.
Minor suggestion here. Samson, at least from what I gather, is basically younger. I'd say he's probably in his early 20s.
Okay.
So if you can try to make yourself sound maybe a little younger, like
sure.
just a slight suggestion, if you can, maybe go up an octave or so.
All right, continue. There you
go. All right. Following the line of destruction, Samson finds the marauders.
Here I come, ready or not. Sock.
That sounds better. I'm just doing my part as voice director.
You put your snout into something dangerous this time.
Samson is attacked by a human monster.
So you want to play?
Look at that guy. That guy looks like a Neanderthal who's going after Samson right there.
Yeah. Take that, you son of Satan! You're going to where you came from.
So look at that. He's gorilla press for slamming. He's got a gorilla press right there.
Yeah. We'll lift him up to military presses.
Yeah, military. Yeah, both terms are used in professional wrestling: military press or gorilla press.
This guy's like 350 pounds.
But just go to show you just how strong he is.
Yeah. Throws him in the water.
Regaining its strength, the rhinoceros charges at Samson.
Come and get it, you tar baby! Wham! This will give you a headache. Your trip turned out to be all wet.
Look at that. He's military pressing that dinosaur there.
Yeah. Don't
Wow,
mess
look
with
at
him.
this.
Ugh.
Man, he'd give Andre the Giant a run for his money.
He would. It'd beat him up.
Uh, Instinctively, the animals retreat from the strangely powerful man.
And don't come back soon.
The thankful populace cheer their mighty hero. But at the island of mystery, the professor plots further sinister deeds. He'll never combat my full force, which I shall soon unleash.
And despite today's defeat, the power-mad villain threatens to go through with his wicked plan if the ultimatum is not dealt with to his satisfaction.
Samson decides to follow the beast he routed. Swimming underwater most of the way, Samson overtakes the beast in mid-ocean. Wow, think about that. First,
He's fast.
you hold your breath for that long,
Yeah, he's
and
like strong.
also being able to keep up, not just keep up, but as they said, overtake the fish.
Yeah.
All right, and we get arrows too. Yay!
Yeah.
Well,
You
one
miss.
arrow,
There's one. Yeah, there it is.
but suddenly he is attacked by a ferocious marine giant, which he disposes of after a bitter struggle.
Ugh.
Having lost pace, Samson swims with powerful strokes to catch up.
I've got to make up for lost time. So that's where they live, huh? I'll soon find out who their master is.
Samson breaks the doors of the fort.
Doors do not stop the mighty Samson. I eat them for breakfast. Gad, what manner of man is this?
Quiet, quiet, you swine! Tell him,
Ditto.
tell him to. Well, Samson steals along in the shadows of the walls, searching for the professor. Surrounded by monsters, Samson takes refuge in the cage.
You're due for a fall, Mr. Monster, and mighty soon, too. You've had enough fun for a while. Ouch!
Samson snaps the whip onto the perch and hoists himself up.
I can get a better view from the top of this cage. I wonder if that's the place where Professor Sim is. What? Some more iron bars?
Oh, look at that! Look, wow!
Oh, laid out. She's
I
stretched
mean,
out.
spread eagle like that, up on
Woo!
like a wall.
Prisoner.
You got a skeleton on one side, you got a woman on the other.
Yeah. Move on up a little bit. I got to
Huh?
read it. Up, down. I go. What son of Satan did this? Help!
All
Help!
right, I'll let you do one.
Yeah. That beast captured us and is hoping to make monsters out of us. I'm going to make mince meat pie out of the Professor, the dirty swine. Oh, there you are.
Yes, I've been awaiting this pleasure, Mr. Sampson. The bullets merely tickle the great Samson. These bullets are super powerful. Bang! Bang! Bang!
You're wasting your time, Professor.
Unable to conquer Samson with a gun, the professor escapes in a secret trap door. You just see how things are. Okay, yeah. Using his gigantic power, Samson begins to free the prisoner. Meanwhile, in his secluded radio room, Professor Sim sends a message to the United States. And have all the gold. Right. And have all the gold in your treasuries stored on a ship which you will leave 1 mile due east of Halifax. I wonder if that's Halifax, Nova Scotia they're talking about.
Yes, I think so. We'll be at his mercy if we yield to his demands.
But if we don't, we are doomed by this fiend. Forced into complying with the fiend's demands, the government loads its wealth aboard a ship.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, here's something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe Donald Trump would put up with this kind of garbage.
No, he won't.
I believe Joe Biden and Barack Obama probably would.
Yes, they would. Yeah, of course.
Loaded with gold, with the steamer speeds for Halifax. The professor orders his monsters to bring her ashore. Clint, bring me that ship. Spying Sim with a bomb, Samson leaps after him.
Here's a bomb for you.
Please don't put me in the cage. They'll kill. Oh, please don't.
Afraid of your own medicine, eh? You'll be way out. You'll be out of the way here.
The monsters bring the Welsh ship to swim. Fearful of Fearful of Samson, the monsters flee when they reach port.
Take this ship back to America and return the wealth.
But where are you going?
I have some more work to do.
Back on the island, Samson catches a monstrous bird. At the summit, a rock prevents a volcano from erupting.
Bang!
The hot lava from the volcano kills every living thing on the island and forever banishes fear that these monsters may harm humanity. Look at that rock coming out of that volcano.
Wow.
And I don't know what the artist was thinking here, but I don't really think lava. I think this is the first time I've ever seen lava neon yellow or neon green.
Yeah, it's different.
I don't know what the artist was thinking right there.
That's a nice bright color.
Yeah. Boom, bang.
Yeah.
Follow the amazing exploits of Samson, the strongest man on Earth. Fantastic
Woo!
Comics is on sale the 10th of every month.
Yeah.
All right, so Apex, overall impressions of that story.
That's very adventurous. It gets to the point. There's monsters being invaded in American cities, and Samson's there to save the day. Very enjoyable.
All right, then. All right. All right, so let's see. So we're just past the hour mark. So again, sorry for wasting of the time early on with the technical difficulties, but anyways, so let me see what's next here. So I'm going to be choosing stuff on the fly here. So,
Yeah.
but that's okay. We'll still get some readings in.
Mhm.
Alrighty then. So we'll go over to Mystery Man Comics number 13 here. That's where the Blue Beetle story is.
Yeah, let's
Now
go for it.
this story was 13 pages, but the Blue Beetle story will only be 8 pages.
Good. I'll be the
So,
narrator.
all right, and I guess I'll be Dan Garrett.
Yes.
All right. So Mystery Man number 13.
Oh, yeah.
And in a way, we'll probably, we'll still get a flame story in there because probably be able to. Well, that is, if this particular site has Mystery Men, I should. I think they do, but I have to make sure, of course. Yes, they do. So go to issue number 13. And then, all right, narrator, you want to read the title?
10 cents. August, number 13. Mystery Men Comics. 6 times the Blue Beetle's gun roared its message of death.
Sword.
Sword. Sword? Okay.
Yeah.
Sword. Lieutenant Drake. D-13 secret agent. Green mask. Same thing. Because you demand it. 64 pages of Blue Beetle thrills in one magazine. Tops in popularity. The Blue Beetle. You demanded this magazine. 10 cents. Next issue on sale at all newsstands August 1st. Other Fox Comics, Weird Comics, Fantastic Comics, Wonder World Comics, Science Comics. Always look for the trademark. Mystery Men Comics on sale. The Blue Beetle by Charles Nicholas. Gang of thieves are about to rob a pawn shop. Mike Madigan sees them and races toward the shop. Smashing down upon underworld rackets comes the Blue Beetle, made almost invulnerable by special armor and given super energy by vitamin 2X. He crusades for law and justice. None know that in reality he is Dan Garrett, a rookie policeman.
Vitamin 2X. Does that kind of sound familiar to you?
No.
There's another hero who came out not too long after this, or who was out around the same time in the DC universe. Of course, it wasn't Vitamin 2X for him; it was Miraclo.
Oh, God, Miracle Man. Or no, Our Man, right?
Man of the Hour, correct? Rex
Our
Tyler.
Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rex Tyler. Rex TikTok Tyler.
yeah. Hey, quick, here comes the cop. Up with your hands and be quick. Psh, ooh, not so fast, copper. Go ahead.
Hurry, get the girl. We'll get the safe combination from her and come back later.
Oh! Meanwhile, Mike blows his whistle. Yeah. On a rooftop down the street.
That's Mike's whistle. He's in trouble. There's a gang kidnapping a girl in front of that pawn shop.
Help! Before the Blue Beetle can get there, the car speeds off.
I'll stop them. I'll stop them some way.
Help! The Blue Beetle jumps into a nearby car.
I don't know what their game is, but I'll soon find out.
Suddenly, in the gang's car, look, Spud, the sign of the Blue Beetle. He's after us.
Yeah, he's right behind. He's right behind us in another car.
Hang on, boys. I'll give him a ride for his money. The cars race along the turning corners at a dizzy pace.
Yeah, he's game, Joe.
That's what I want.
Where are you going, Joe? There's a dead end street.
Yeah, and this river's straight ahead. But there's also a private alleyway on the left that leads to the next street.
Step on it. He's almost up with us.
Here we go on two wheels. Hang on. Unable to stop the Blue Beetle's car crashes into the guard's wall. Crash. And shoots out over the river.
Kind of Dukes of Hazzard-esque, huh?
Yeah. Very nice. And plunges into the water.
That was good work, Joe. We sure got rid of the Blue Beetle that time.
Yeah, and he won't be coming up either.
Let's get going. We gotta get the combination to the safe from the girl yet.
We'll get it all right. Meanwhile, the Blue Beetle is trapped at the bottom of the river.
They sure put me in a tight spot. The doors are all jammed, and the water's coming in fast.
Finally, with the desperate lunge, he crushes open the door.
There now, I can get out of here. What's this? My foot. It's caught. The brake lever has been bent across, and the shift lever, and my foot is caught good. They've got to bend or I'm doomed. Whew, that was a close call. Another minute down there, and I would have been done for. I'd better step on it if I'm going to get that gang.
Meanwhile, the gangsters are trying to get the combination of the safe from the girl by torturing her. So, you won't talk. Maybe a little hair pulling will change her mind. No! Oh!
Let her alone. Let her. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have done that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, here we'll restart it.
Well, that's right. I'm Joe, and you're Spike. Yeah.
So you won't talk. Maybe a little hair pulling will change your mind.
No. Oh! Let her alone, Spike. We gotta think of something better. I got it. Get out that charcoal burner and the branding irons.
Ooh, I've got a few things crossing my mind. What they probably plan to do. Probably they plan.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll do it. A couple of good burns and she'll talk.
That's you.
They're white hot. Get the girl ready. Um, we'll have her blabbering her head off in a couple of minutes.
See this white hot iron? If you don't give us the combination to the safe, we'll burn you until you do. Oh, you wouldn't dare. At the same time, the lookout on the roof sees a figure heading for the building.
I'll stop that guy with this bomb.
Down on the street.
Uh-oh. They're throwing things at me. While it's a lighter bomb. It's a lighted bomb. Hmm.
The bomb lands.
Oh wait. I think you down and then to the right.
Oh, okay.
Here, you can have it back, bud. I don't want it.
The bomb lands on a rooftop and explodes. Boom.
Yeah, sometimes when they do the panels like this, I've got to like sit there and I got to scan down and
That's
up and down
horrible.
a couple times to try to figure out
Yeah, the pacing.
the the pattern.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, I think it's right 1, 2, and then I'm sorry, left 1, 2, and then right. So
Okay. Did you hear that? It sounded like an explosion on the roof.
red was up there. Something's wrong.
Come on, let's get out of here.
So there's a third gangster now involved.
Yeah.
Quick, lock the door before he gets in here.
He's not human, he's a ghost. Look, it's a sign of the Blue Beetle.
Why? He's dead at the bottom of the river.
Wow, it's the Blue Beetle. Boom.
You thought you had me, but you were wrong. You guys ought to know how to fight better than this. You know, you got a blue suit with yellow gloves here.
Yeah.
So you're the big brain, the wise guy that was going to burn that helpless girl for information. Here's some free information, and it's too good for your kind.
Taking out his radio phone, the Blue Beetle calls the police.
This is the Blue Beetle. I have a few nice boys waiting here for you. Mike Manigan will be here in a minute. He's one of the best men on the force. He'll take care of you, miss. I've got to be going.
Thanks, Blue Beetle. Mr. Blue Beetle, you saved my life. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Later. Yes, sir, Dan. The girl that the gang was going to torture says that the Blue Beetle knows me. I'll get that no good yet.
Now, as we all know, in some of the earlier comics, of course, the heroes were not always too favored by the police.
No, they're like vigilantes breaking the law, taking the law in their own hands. That's the police job.
Yeah, yeah, we know that from the early days of Batman, right?
Yes.
You and the Blue Beetle seem to be getting pretty thick, Mike.
That's you again.
It is. Oh,
Yep.
the first thing you know, you'll be pals unless you should happen to lock him up.
Follow the exciting adventures of the one and only Blue Beetle in the next issue. Mystery Man Comics is on sale this 15th of each month.
All right. So before I ask for your vote, let me just see where we're at on time here. Hour 16, so still got some time. We'll probably get in at least another story. Before I ask you the question, there's I guess a couple of things here from Shozo. Pretty much every comic company in the 40s had a pill popping hero.
Ah, that's a good point. Yeah.
This was back when Dan Garrett was pulling from Green Hornet.
Yeah, I think it was.
All right.
Actually, it's Dan Reed's Green Hornet. Dan Garrett is the Blue Beetle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, Britt Reed was the Green Hornet, and Dan Reed was the Lone Ranger, who's a ascendant of the Green Hornet. It came before him. He was a ranger.
I had forgotten, of course, that when I had to restart the computer, I'd forgot to check my other tabs to get them back on track. But
yeah.
anyways, all right. So with all that though, we're an hour 17 into it now here. Overall impressions.
Yes. Well. Yeah, it's a nice good adventure. Nice 8 concise pages. Nice flow to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good little book.
All right. Any more you want to say on that before we go and try to look to see?
No, not really.
All right. I'll just go back at the top here for a moment. I've got to still look because I have a tab open to Mike's Amazing World of Comics. I can look back at the other possible books that we could read from.
Right.
Oh, here's another 8-pager from Weird Comics. Let's see if they have Weird Comics number 5 here.
Yeah, this will be the last one because I gotta get going after this.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, like how much time do you have to like get going right away? You could,
No, I stay till like 9. That'd be fine.
Okay, just because for post show stuff to schedule the future the next time you come in and all that. That's why I was asking.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, all right. Yeah, that should be fun because it's like almost hour 20. So by the time we finish this one, the next one I'm thinking here, let's see if Weird Comics, I believe is what it was. This is Fox's version of Thor.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Well, a lot of companies had different versions of different characters.
Yeah, mythology.
Yeah, so let me see here. Actually, and I have this day in each history to go over to. Weird Comics number 5. All right. So All right, there we go with that one. So, since this is
Yeah.
going to be the last one, let me just close that particular tab out. Just try to save some energy here because I think
Yeah,
that might.
sure. You could do the narration.
All right. So the story this is going to be we're going to read the Thor story, which is the second story. That one's 8 pages as well.
Yeah.
From what I saw. Come on.
Weird comics.
All right. Well, I'll do the narration. So,
Oh, wow.
Weird Comics, 10 cents, August, number 5.
Oh, they got little people trapped in test tubes. Oh,
Human shrank to tiny dolls as the fiendish Dr. Mortal used his serum.
ooh. Wow.
In this issue, the dark new thriller, Blast Bennett, Voodoo Man, Thor.
Nice.
And we read all that already, so.
Yeah. The dart. Huh. Interesting.
Hmm. His costume has some familiarity, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of does. Kind of like the target has had an arrows. I remember a little bit. The dart.
All right, so I'll do the narration. You want to do Thor then?
I'll do Thor. Yeah.
All right. Thor, God of Thunder by Wright Lincoln.
Hey.
Oh, look at that. Now, we're getting some very interesting
Hmm.
scenes with women tonight,
Ooh.
aren't
A
we?
bondage thing going, raising her up there. Make sure she's all tidy. Yeah.
Yeah, look what a guy's got his hands to.
Mmm. Give her a
Talk about
massage.
talk about
Little
suggestibility.
tickle, tickle.
Oh,
Tickle.
boy. Hmm. Grante Young, scientist, heir to the supernatural powers of the Norse god Thor, pits his brains and brawn against the insidious Doctor Sin, Devil Doctor of the Orient, in the world's newest racket, blood piracy in
Shanghai.
Shanghai. Blood
Yeah.
piracy. What in the world?
Yeah. Ooh.
That mean, what? They stealing people's blood or something?
Maybe. We'll figure it out.
Accompanied by his secretary Glenda, Grant, head of the Chinese relief mission, strolls on the deck of a huge trans-Pacific liner en route to China.
Well, Grant, in 2 hours we'll be in Shanghai. Yes, and I sure will be glad. This trip is long enough to give a fellow the jitters.
As the luxury liner is moored to her pier, a terrific explosion rocks the ship.
Boom.
The passengers are in a panic as the huge ship becomes a roaring furnace of flame.
Grant, where are you? Glenda, Glenda.
Glenda, shocked, nearly senseless, stumbles about in the wreckage in a daze.
Grant, Grant, where is Grant? I must find Glenda.
Oh, that man! Somebody's stuck under there.
Ew.
She
Yeah.
yawned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ambulance sirens scream through the night as Shanghai's hospital facilities are taxed beyond the limit.
Mm.
Unable to cope with this awful catastrophe, the city calls all private doctors to help.
Ah, doctors. Oh, you go ahead.
All right. All doctors and nurses report at once to Pier 8. Carry full equipment. Urgent. Hurry.
This is a big chance we've been waiting for. Come, Macall.
I think it's pronounced Mako.
Mako?
Actually. Yeah.
Mako.
like a mako shark
All right.
at the burning ship, all in chaos.
Help! Please save me! Oh!
Into the screaming maw of pain, the sinister figure of Dr. Sin and his man creation, Mako, come unnoticed in the general confusion.
Here is a superb subject. Come, Mako, carry her to the car.
Dr. Sin's car, a veritable laboratory on wheels, races far out to the native quarter of Shanghai.
Faster, Mako! We haven't a moment to lose. I'll prepare her while we ride.
Man, you sound seductive there with that the way you said that line.
Yes.
Like maybe you had a little bit more than experimentation in mind, if you get what
Indeed, she's delicious.
at Mercy Hospital.
His name is Grant, Doctor. Just badly shocked. He's been calling the name Glinda all night.
Rest is all he needs. Let me see here. All right. All right. Meanwhile, at Dr. Sin's private laboratory,
There, Mako, you are the perfect man. When I start his cosmic pulsator, she will begin to absorb the essence of hundreds of the great men and women of the world who have given us their blood.
oh my, oh my God, oh my, I'm just saying because the imagery that the word usage there,
Yes.
some of the alternate, because using a pulsator on a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Eh,
boy.
This is the best one so far.
Well, just the innuendo right there.
Yes, I'm digging it. I am
Uh,
the perfect one, says Mako. That's you, isn't it?
oh yeah,
Pod?
yeah, that's right. Well, yeah. Oh wait, no, you're Thor. You're Grant
I'm,
and Thor.
oh, okay. No, that's you. You're the narrator while at the hospital.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
while at the hospital, Grant, in a fever, hears.
Grant, this is the voice of Thor. I'm calling to you from Valhalla. Go at once. Find Dr. Sin. Act at once. I command it. Go now. For the sake of humanity, go now. Dr. Sin, act now. Go, Dr. Sin. Glinda, how? Go act. Please be quiet.
Dr. Sin has been dead for months. Grant is temporarily unbalanced. Have him strapped down. He's apt to get out of hand.
Yes, Doctor. But the name Dr. Sin, it's uncanny. How would he know?
Suddenly, through the window, a violent flash of lightning leaps, leaps, striking the bed as Grant disappears. Grant, activated now by the spirit of Thor, streaked high above the outskirts of Shanghai.
Huh.
He is directed by Thor to a lonely valley where he discovers a modern building strangely out of place in this wild, weird country.
Huh.
Wild, weird country, weird comics, maybe a connection, huh?
I guess.
Well, if you think about it, some of this stuff is pretty surreal to begin with.
Yeah, this is one of them. This pulsator indicates some ethereal disturbance, Mako. Look outside. Yes, master. A weirdsome creature. He flies with light for a tail. Turn the borealic beam on him. It will merely stun him. A sword master, doctor. That it, Mako. Now the blood drain. This fellow will give us some remarkably fine hemomatter for further experiments.
You got a man and a woman right there. And look,
Yeah.
look, they got that big chain on her neck there,
Oh, yeah.
like dog collar style chain there.
Hmm.
Left to drain his life's blood, Grant, now possessed of Thor's spirit and no longer an earthbound mortal, quickly revived.
What's this? I'm bound. And that tube. Why, it's Glinda. And that must be Dr. Sin. Now it's all clear.
At the same time, in a remote part of the laboratory, um, Sin's man creation thinks,
I perfect. Why not me be boss here? I go tell doctor. He not boss. Me boss. I take girl.
"Uh oh, uh oh." Classic, right?
Yeah.
Classic. The
He wants.
minion gets a little too big for his britches.
He is. Yeah. Here you, Mako. Hold this pulsator control. We are now ready to turn on the atom relayer. No, you no boss. Here, me boss. Do as I say this instant, or I'll send you back to the dead. I kill you first. I boss, me boss. What? No, Mako, no! I kill you. Now I take girl.
Straining desperately, Grant finally breaks his shackles and frees himself. As Grant follows, the giant bolt of lightning strikes in front of him. On the floor lies a gleaming gauntlet.
Thor's gauntlet. Now for the fireworks. Not so fast. How do you like Thor's gauntlet? Glinda, I hope I'm in time. At last, Glinda, are you all right? Just a little weak, Grant. Look out! Oh, Dr. Sin here. Try this.
Getting bopped with Thor's gauntlet probably
Yeah.
can't be too pleasant.
No.
Grant sweeps Glinda and Dr. Sin back to Shanghai.
You come with me, Doctor. Glinda, I'll phone you at your hotel. Yes, Grant. Then I'll see you later.
Now here, I guess well, yeah, well, I mean, he doesn't have a secret identity like
No, he
later
doesn't.
Thor, I guess.
No. What's this? The police station? What's no, he goes, what's this? The police station? Yes, my dear doctor. Captain, this is Dr. Sin.
What? What? Why, he's dead. I mean, he was executed 6 months ago.
Mm. Well, not so you could notice it, Captain. For the last 5 months, Dr. Sin has been operating the ghastliest racket in the world. He drained the blood from the body. He killed many of our outstanding citizens to use his insidious experiments. He hoped eventually to murder the entire human race, and from their blood to create a superior race.
A mad fiend. Then 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 that accounts for the thefts of the bodies of historically famous men and women recently.
Yes, Captain.
But I saw him die in the electric chair.
Tell the captain, and we'd better get a stenographer to take down his confession. It is true. I am Dr. Sin. I was electrocuted, but no one saw me crush a vial of hemostarit into the palm of my hand a moment before the current was turned on. It counteracted the electricity. Later, after I was pronounced dead, Mako Mako took me to my laboratory where I became normal again. That's you.
Oh, normal eye? What was that you just crushed in your hand?
That was poisoned. Well, that's the end of Dr. Sin.
Great work, Grant. The world can do without men like him.
Gosh, I almost forgot. So long, Captain.
Grant streaks back to Sin's laboratory, and with one flash of Thor's mighty power, blows the fiendish place to atoms.
Now, Sin's ghastly racket is done forever.
Follow the exciting adventures of Thor, God of Thunder, in the next issue. Weird Comics on sale the 15th of every month.
Yeah.
All right, overall impressions of that story,
This
Apex.
is the best out of three, in my opinion. Yeah,
you,
the
you, you
villain is
answered my next, or at least one of my next
yes,
set of questions before I
yes.
even asked it. But
That's fine.
well, it was kind of fun too because you did have some of the like sexual innuendo in there. So
Yes, that helped a bit. Made it more
that made it
interesting.
that it's a and you know that I always have this little saying sometimes when we read some of these comments and it's like
Hmm.
this is made for kids. I say it
Yeah,
like that because
produced by
typically
adults,
people
made for
always
kids.
thought comics are made for kids, but yet sometimes
Hmm.
the material you find in those comics
Yeah,
doesn't seem like it's really kid friendly for one reason or another.
yeah, but it's
So
sold.
yeah. Well, yeah, but you almost had to wonder who did it sell to more in that particular case. Was it the adults or was it the kids?
Well, it's like they may be reading it to kids. I don't know how they would actually phrase it and stuff. They'll just read it. Kids wouldn't even know any better back then. They're like, "Oh, this is kind of a weird story. Is this doctor, getting blood from these humans and stuff?" And yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I would suffice to say that the kids probably back in that time were probably
There's naive.
due to the circumstances are probably more mature than they are now.
Yeah,
Due to what was going on in the world at the time. I mean, you had a lot of kids who were like kids who were probably like 13 to 15 were probably already out working, you
right.
know, while the
Yeah,
ones who were maybe 10 to 12 were the ones handling the home while, parents and maybe older siblings were out working, so
yeah.
they had to
Rings
grow up faster because of the circumstances, you
right.
know, unlike today. So,
Yeah.
so, well, I'd already asked. You had already kind of answered the first question, of course. Which
Hmm.
which story did you like the best, or made the best impression, and why? You
Yeah,
already answered that one.
I did. Hmm.
So, so of course, the contrast here of the
Hmm.
two remaining stories, Samson and Blue Beetle. Which
Hmm.
one did you like the least, or made the least impression, and why?
Ooh, let's see. Samson, I had a little more detail to it. Blue Beetle, I don't know. It didn't really strike me as like dynamic enough. I guess I was expecting more. It
Mm-hmm.
ends up turning a little too little not exciting enough, in my opinion. It had more development to go on later on as it
Well, plus they
appears.
were only doing 8 pages. They weren't like
Yeah,
for a lead feature at this time.
yeah,
That is kind of short, 8 pages. Because if you've
it is.
noticed, lead features were
12
12 to
pages.
13 pages
Right.
back then.
Yeah,
So they were kind of going short on the page count there
right.
on the lead feature. So
Yeah.
all right. So anything more you want to say on that one?
No, not really.
All right. So then what we'll do right now, and we're at hour 41 here. So we'll start to wind things down. What I will do now, of course, is today is Sunday, September 7th, 2025. So why don't we take a look back at this weekend in, you want to finish the saying?
History.
History. Niche history. Let me just go through here. September 7th, 6. All right. So first off, as we go back to yesterday, September 6th, 20 years ago yesterday, premiering on Nick Jr.
Oh.
Premiering on Nick Jr.
Hmm.
Go Diego, Go Diego, Go! Premiered on Nick Jr. on yesterday's date 20 years ago.
I've never heard of that.
Well, yeah, it's because it's a little more modern.
I was a
I don't think
grown
you
up.
have been watching Nick Jr. is basically Nickelodeon's preschool channel.
Right. I was an adult. I didn't get into that
And,
stuff.
and as far as I know, you would not have had any preschool children at that point, right?
No, I don't have any kids. So yeah,
Yeah.
I get
So
it.
Go Diego Go is an American animated children's television series that aired on Nick Jr. from September 6, 2005 to September 16, 2011, with 80 episodes across 5 seasons. So 16 episodes a season. Created and executive produced by Chris Gifford and Valerie Walsh Valdez. The series is a spin-off of the animated television series Dora the Explorer. That one I think most of us have heard about. And follows Dora's cousin Diego, an 8-year-old boy whose adventures often involve rescuing animals and protecting the environment. The events also aired in reruns on Nick Jr. on CBS from September 17, 2005 to September 9th, 2006.
Hmm.
Alrighty then. So there we go. So 20 years ago today, the premiere of Go Diego Go on Nick Jr.
Hmm.
So as we get ready to move on to the next piece of niche history, as we move ahead to 15 years ago yesterday, November 6, 2010. November 6, 2010. All right. On this date and on yesterday's date, 2010, 15 years ago, WWE held its Monday Night Raw event from the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C. The
Hmm.
main event saw Randy Orton defeat Wade Barrett in just over 6 minutes. Edge defeated the Great Khali in a no disqualification over the top rope challenge at 1:40. He had previously, just prior to that, he defeated Great Khali by countout in 1:18. Let's see, Melina retained the WWE Divas Championship over Alicia Fox. The show opened up with John Morrison defeating Chris Jericho in just under 10 minutes. So that
Wow.
happened. All right. So now for the One Piece of today's, going back to 2006, which was, let's see, 25, so 19 years ago today.
Yes.
On this date, 19 years ago today, since I bring it up here. On this date in 2000, on this date in 2006, 19 years ago today, um, the 25th issue of Justice League Unlimited came out from DC Comics. Of course, there was a comic book based on the animated series.
Yeah.
$2.25, 32 pages. Michael Wright did the editing. Story was The Devil May Care, and written by Adam Beechin, with art by Rick Burchett. Um, Lettering done by Mike Sellers, coloring done by Eric Hector. And it was, of course, reprinted and a few other things. Any of those names sound familiar to you, Apex?
Rick Burkett. Yes, I've heard of him.
Hmm.
Artist there. The other guys, I don't, but Rick
Yeah.
Burkett does ring a bell.
Well, I think, is it pronounced Burkett or because it's CH?
It's Burkett. Yeah, it's Rick Burkett. He's drawing quite a while for DC back in like the 90s and the 2000s. He does a lot of strips, like some of the Justice Society, some of the little side features. You see his
All right.
artwork there.
All right. So before we, of course, finally head out here, as we, wrapping things up here, would you like to do any last minute promoting or anything?
Yes,
Apex,
back Fembat
before we head
Volume
out.
1 on Fund My Comic. And yep, she's there for the picking. You can grab a shirt and comic book pack combo price for $40. The book normally goes for $25. The shirt normally goes for 30. Might as well get two. Might as well get both and save money. That's my suggestion. And there's also different tiers to check out as well. So go to Fund My Comic, go to my Fembat Volume 1 page, and you'll enjoy just looking through it.
All right. All right. So anything else?
I've got Good Morning. I'm sorry, it's Hello Comicsgate, Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. I've yet to get a guest on there, so yeah, if I don't have a guest, it'll be a short show. I'll invite some friends, and we'll make it fun.
Well, if there is a Wednesday, if there are any Wednesdays where I'm up and ready and not doing anything, if you have trouble getting a guest or whatever, maybe I'll come in and we can just chat up whatever,
Maybe,
because I can always bring the conversation. I can
of
always
course.
bring the conversation. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So if I can, I'll help you out on some of those days. Maybe you don't have
I
a
think
guest.
I'll be fine. I'm pretty good at doing things. I got some things probably to bring up, little campaigns, and that's what I normally do.
All
I
right.
get my focus on that. But yeah, thanks for the offer though.
All right. So with that, I thank everybody for being here tonight. I hope to see everybody back here tomorrow, as we will be, of course, doing we'll be doing niche news. Next week, of course, we'll be continuing our trip to June of 1940.
Yeah,
I guess next week will be RJ Carter from
nice.
Critical Blast. He'll be joining me, and let's see. So we did Fox this week, so not sure off the top of my head who we'll be doing next week. But with that, I thank everybody for being here, and I hope to see everybody back here
Ciao for now.
tomorrow. Bye.